There we go. Poison. Every rose has its thorn. That's right. Yes, it does. Hey, man. When you've been divorced twice, hey, man, you learn. You really do. You learn, or you get poked by that thorn again. Anyways, very true. Good morning, Double R Radio. Tuesday morning, live on Facebook right now. 8:16 por la mañana, September the 3rd, 2019. Labor Day weekend come and gone. I'm telling you, man, Labor Day weekend, as quick as it was here, is as quick as it's gone. It really, really is. Good morning, Chad. I got us a Double R Radio sponsor, Mr. James Gonzalez. How you doing, brother? Hopefully you had a good weekend. Anyways, see, I'm looking at a lot of little bubbles and little, caritas and stuff, but I really can't tell who's who there until you say, hi, how you doing, Robert? Good morning, and stuff like that. Like San Juanita Martinez. Good morning, San Juanita. How we doing? Anyways, Tuesday morning, Margaret Charles. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Long time no hear, Margaret. Hopefully you're doing well. Man, I tell you what, first things first, let's talk about Hurricane Dorian. Hurricane Dorian is just kicking some ass out there, man, and doing a whole lot of damage, which is on the terrible part. I don't mean kicking ass in a good way, I mean in a bad way. It really, really is. And Hurricane Dorian doesn't seem to know which way it wants to go. It's going to the right, to the left, to the back, to the front, kind of like doing the Butch Good Boogie along the Atlantic. And although it passed Florida, now it seems to be going back towards Florida. And, people over there don't know what the heck's going on. The bad thing about this hurricane is that it's moving ever so slowly. Heck, at one time, it was moving 1 mile an hour. That's slow. I can run faster than that. 1 mile an hour. Hurricane. Crazy, right? Movement, should I say, not the winds. I'm talking moving. Good morning, shout out to Mr. Tony Rivas. How you doing, Primo? Wait, Primo, I was watching where you had that cold beer. You were at the bar doing your thing, Primo. It's a no invite. Dije, pues, ¿qué pasó, Primo? Right, getting after the Primo, right? Good morning, Tony. So anyways, as the Hurricane Dorian just doing a whole lot of damage out there, man. And it looks like it's gunning for Florida again. So look, let's see what's going to happen right now. As of right now, Hurricane Dorian is, the winds are at about 120 miles an hour. And, geez, man, it is 105 miles off the coast of Florida. So look, Orlando, the Orlando airport has pretty much shut down. No flights are coming in or coming out until Dorian does whatever it needs to do. But like I said, it is a terrible thing. It really, really is. Hurricane Dorian doing a lot of damage out there. Good morning, John. I got out the Double R Radio sponsor, Handyman DJ Edward Castillo. You're probably going, Robert, which one is he, Robert? A DJ or a handyman? Edward does it all. Edward, Double R Radio sponsor Edward Castillo does it all. He's handyman Edward Castillo. He's DJ Edward Castillo. He's backyard barbecue Edward Castillo. He'll take your 12-pack of beer from your fridge, Edward Castillo. He's Double R Radio sponsor Edward Castillo. He does it all in Edward Castillo. He really does. Good morning, shout out to Double R Radio sponsor Cynthia Gonzalez. Good morning, Cynthia. How we doing? X-Man Olivares Xavier, T-Town's very own. Good morning, X-Man. Now, that being said, let's see what's going on out here, man. I got some crazy stuff for you guys. By the way, this past Friday night, I went to the Tobin Center, went to go check out the boss, Mr. Boss Skaggs. And I got to tell you, man, a 2-hour performance. What a show. And I mean that, man, what a show that he put on, because it's just not R&B. He played a lot of blues, and the crowd just simply went crazy. They really, really did. And I got to tell you, man, it was pretty much a sellout. There were about 4 or 5 rows in back of us that were kind of scattered, but everything from there on down, it was just sold out. It really, really was. Anyways, let's see what's going on out here. Check this out. There are stories that as soon as I read it, it cracks me up. This is one of them. Check this out. Orangeville, Ontario. Police say they arrested a convicted drunk driver after he allegedly drove away from court 5 minutes after a judge ordered him not to drive for a year. You go to court, the judge tells you, I don't want you driving for a year. Okay, Your Honor. Boom. He walks outside, gets in his car, and drives home. Que huevos de cabrón, right? Sounds like something I would do. Okay, no problem. Anyways, also, check was arrested, right? Taken to court. Well, the judge tells him, okay, if you write another bad check, I'm going to throw you in jail for 90 days. He goes, no problem, Your Honor. I'm not going to do that. He goes, your fine is $500. And the man tells the judge, will you take a check? Hey, man. Woo! Que huevos, cabrón. Now, check this out. On a kind of like a darker note, an elderly woman died after being pecked by an aggressive rooster. Wow. Anyways, an elderly woman was killed after being attacked by an aggressive rooster while collecting eggs on her rural property in South Australia. How crazy is this, right? An autopsy later revealed that 2 small lacerations on her lower left leg was the cause of her death. Man, and they're saying that because she had varicose veins, this is what did it. But for a rooster to kill a person, crazy, right? It really, really is. Happy birthday going out to Tony Gloria Guerrero III, who's celebrating his birthday today. There we go. El Tony celebrating his birthday. ¿Qué pasó, carnal? Right? Tony celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday, amigo. Enjoy it, whatever you do, brother, and drink one for me. I was going to say happy birthday. Good morning, shout out to my prima, Irene Gayona. Good morning, prima. How we doing? Anyways, Tuesday morning. Let's see what else is going on. No more talks about roosters. Let's see here. Check this out. Another crazy story. A 74-year-old woman is accused of getting her entire church high on marijuana cookie. A 74-year-old woman is allegedly to blame for making cookies with marijuana and gave them out to all of her parish at her church. Well, everybody got high. Everybody got high and started singing Stairway to Heaven. There you go. They went from singing songs about God and Jesus to Stairway to Heaven. Right? Hey, man, you got any more cookies? How many do you want? Give me 100 of them. All right, there you go. Man, get it. I cannot see myself. You know, I'm very, very old school. I cannot see myself getting high on candy, marijuana cookies. I'd rather just smoke a joint. I'm old school. But like I said, I mean, people are doing it nowadays. Everything's marijuana. Everything's got marijuana in it. Marijuana gummy bears. But like I said, man, if I'm going to want to get high, which I don't anymore, but if I wanted to, just roll up a joint, man. Get it over with. I don't want to, hey, what are you doing, Robert? I'm getting high on a cookie. It doesn't cut it for me. It really, really doesn't. Let's see what else is going on. Check this out. Crazy story. A driver was ordered to pay a fine after he was caught on video transporting a disabled car on top of his car. I've never seen this before. I've seen where you tow a car, you pull a car, but this guy put a car on top of his car. And there you go, man. Well, anyways, he was pulled over and given a ticket for illegally towing the car on top of his car. I didn't know that there was a rule. Really, I didn't know that there was a law where you can't put a car on top of your car. I didn't know this. That's crazy. I'm going to go ahead and take that car off of my car right now. right? Now, you're probably saying, Robert, what is the fine for putting a car on top of your car? And it's $97 if you decide to tow a car by putting the car on top of your car, and $140 in court costs too. So look, if you want to decide on putting a car on top of your car, be prepared to pay $97. You know, this past weekend I stopped by Jack in the Box. I love Jack in the Box. Well, not sometimes. Well, I stopped by Jack in the Box because I had a craving for their tacos, right? Right? So I stopped at Jack in the Box, and I get to the door, and they had this big sign, and it said, sorry, we're closed inside. You can only go through the drive-thru because we have little employees. And I said, that's pretty cabron. That's pretty tough when you go to a restaurant, a Jack in the Box, etc., and they have a sign on the door. The door's locked, and it says you got to go through the drive-thru because they don't have enough employees to take your order inside. They said, we have little employees. And I said, well, how little are they? Like 4 feet? 3 feet? I mean, how little are these employees? So anyways, I said, I'm not going to go to the drive-thru, so I went ahead and ate somewhere else, and there you have it. But that's pretty tough, right? Going to Jack in the Box and finding out that they don't have any employees. Start paying these employees more, man. That minimum wage ain't going to cut it. Good morning, John Agarazu. Charlie Puente, good morning. Let's keep it going. This is by Pio Trevino y La Movida. Te quiero mucho. That's right, baby. Good morning. Tuesday morning. Double R Radio. How we doing, everybody? Tuesday morning, I'm telling you, man, still shaking the cobwebs here. You know, it's the, this past weekend, man, it's just like, let me see here. I drank Friday. I drank Saturday. I tried not drinking last night, but I did. I drank Sunday night, and there you go. So I got to give my system a break, man. So look, today I'm not going to drink. I'm only going to have a marijuana cookie. That's it. Let's get back to the morning show. Join me. robertrivasradio.com. Is that simple? robertrivasradio.com. Join me now. Orale.